Afternoon. This is Nita and Miss Panda with the Timepiece Garden. And yeah, it's been forever since y'all have been in this room. I'm gonna kind of show this corner. I've not done a lot with this room. It's got the dark poo-poo walls that the bathroom used to have, that I knew I was gonna get rid of. But I've just kind of used it as I've thrown stuff in here. But I've slowly but surely gone through stuff. I've been camping at least once, so I've gone through all the camping gear. I've actually gone through some of my craft stuff. There is a craft market that's going to happen next weekend, and they don't charge vendors to set up. So I pulled a bunch of stuff out that I might get a fair dollar price for, or we'll see if my stuff will sell. And I've got that pulled out and wrapped and ready for literally next weekend. And I went ahead and took all the camping stuff out of here, and pretty much what that did is that left me with a huge hole. So now it's time for me to actually start this room. And I know that sounds crazy because there's still a lot of crap here. And the first thing I'm going to do is get everything in this corner off the wall. And that way I can actually paint this poo-poo brown wall a lighter shade of brown. Like I did the bathroom, coffee with too much cream instead of this darkness. Fill in the holes. You can see there's some holes and some screws. And I'm going to just kind of fill that in. And then, here we go. We're going to pan the room. And then this shelf, which is sewing, kind of, and other stuff. But, it's so close to the fans that if it's not stacked perfect, it's hitting the fan. That shelf needs to go where this hole in the wall is. But I'm not moving it till I get that wall painted. So that's what we're doing today, is kind of getting stuff off the wall, since I have a bunch of stuff not in the room right now, which is awesome, and get the wall painted. The hard part's going to be that shelf. I'm not going to be able to get all the way to that wall. So I'm probably just going to put some tape there for now. And kind of go from, just kind of go from there. Because I don't want to get paint on the cabinet here. I'm not even sure if I'm keeping the cabinet. But it's solid. I'm assuming it's attached somewhere. Anyway, we're going to paint that wall. But not right this second. We got to finish clearing me a pathway. It's not too much left to clear, because I've got this big empty space, and we'll just, keep going from there. All right, talk to you in a few. All right. Alrighty then. So, yeah. Nails are removed. Screws are removed. I don't know what they had mounted up here. Good Lord. It was like they used nails, and when they realized the nails wouldn't work, they started using screws, and when the screws got loose, they would use the little plastic rings with the screws. I mean, there's like 57 holes in here. Pan's in here checking me out. She's like, "Oh my God, Mom, I've never been this far in this room. Ah, baby girl. I know." So, yeah, the putty's still a little wet. I gotta let it finish drying so I can sand it and see if I need to putty again. But if you look close, you can see there's 27 holes right there. Good God. What were you trying to mount? Maybe it shouldn't have been on drywall. Anyway, this is me whining. Anyway, gotta let it dry, so I'm gonna go goof off for about an hour. Let it dry. I'll come in, I'll sand it. And just kind of go from there. See you in a few. Alrighty then. So there's a little bit of trim. That's 2 coats around, around the top, around the shelf, down around the baseboard area, around the outlet, And I know I do one of those silly things. I always put a coat of paint over where I've patched a hole, because I know it's an irrational thought, but in my brain, the roller will roll over it, and the drywall putty will stick to the roller, and it'll pop out of the hole. Don't ask me why my brain says that. I know it is completely irrational. Doesn't matter. When I'm doing the touch-up paint, so I don't get it up on the trim and the edging, I put a little bit of paint over the putty holes. It's just how it is. So, anyway, getting ready to do the do. And there's Miss Panda. She says it looks like a pretty good job. She's supervising. I mean, she'll let me know if I did something wrong, She'll tell me. She'll be like, "Mom, this isn't right." And she's checking out. She's like, "All right, yeah, you protected the carpet. Yeah, okay. The paper's there, yeah." Hi, girlfriend. What you doing, Pam Bears? So does it meet you with your approval? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to redo them shelves later. Y'all have a great day. And I'll show you another picture when I'm done. Talk to you later. Alrighty. That is one coat dry. It's 2 coats around the trim, but that's 1 coat dry, and I'm going to end up doing a second coat. Now, I won't lie. I went with the expensive paint. It's supposed to be 1 coat coverage because I knew it was going to be just a pain to try and cover up that poo-poo brown. And so there are places, and I'm going to put my finger right here above my finger. If I go close, you can see it. Sorry, I'm trying to make it so there's no shadow. But you can see it where a little bit of that brown, and that would be for me using the roller and not covering it correctly. There's another one up there. I don't know if you can see it because of the way the reflection of the light is, but there's one there. There's another one over here on this side somewhere. There it is. Kind of. I know it sucks because of the, oh, there you go. You can see it in the shadow. That it just, and again, that's me with the roller, not doing the, you're supposed to go like one way and then the other way, and that way it gets even coverage. And when you see it like that, it means I didn't get it. Or at least I didn't get it right. So it's okay. I'm going to do a second coat. We should cover it, I mean, just beautifully. You know, and you figure I'm up on the wall. Yeah, I know, it's such a mess in here right now. I'm up on the wall noticing it. And when you back out to this distance, the wall looks great. You know, it looks so much better than that poo-poo brown up in the corner. You know, it makes the room look larger. It's going to be more comfortable to be in just because it's brighter. I like bright. I don't know what to tell y'all. You can use dark as a trim color. Anyway, let me go ahead and do the second coat. And then I will probably, that'll be all I'll do today. You know. Whew. All right. Talk to you later. Yes, second coat is dry. It looks so much better. I mean, just, again, compare the right side, the light wall, to the left side, the dark wall, poo-poo brown. And just such a better wall. Yeah, and it's again, you can close now and you can see that it's just, all my little bleed spots they're gone. Life is awesome. So, having said that, this room is just going to stay a mess for tomorrow. So I've got swimming tomorrow, and then I've got to work on the mural at the community center. I have volleyball tomorrow. I got to do some grocery shopping, just a little, things like milk, stuff that you don't keep, too much in the house because you just don't need it to spoil. So, I have a busy day tomorrow, so the room will stay messy. So it'll probably be Tuesday when I'll start working on moving this shelf and getting all the stuff off the shelf and then putting the shelf over here. And then getting it set up right. So if it's going to be the sewing shelf, that it's just the sewing stuff on the shelf type deal. Does that make sense? Now, some of it is, a lot of it is, and then a lot of it's not. Like this is shadow boxes. It's not sewing stuff. It shouldn't be on the shelf type thing. I got bead stuff down there at the bottom. Just, I know where everything is, but let's get it organized so this room doesn't look or continue to look like this. Get it organized, and that way I can actually start looking at what what else I want to get rid of. All right. Wall's awesome. So much better than PP Brown. Yeah, have a good evening.